is to have you here as well, Hall of Fame MC, of course, the voice of boxing. When you hear those famous words, let's get ready to rumble, it's like nothing else. And when you hear it on Saturday night, it's going to be a moment in time, a moment of history. We talked about our friend Neil, the photographer. He was on the canvas, he was taking photos for the Thriller in Manila, for the Rumble in the Jungle. And on Saturday night, welcome to the Clash on the Dunes, another historic evening for the sport of boxing, a heavyweight event that will go down in the history of our sport. The rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship, that epic night at Madison Square Garden on June the 1st when Andy Ruiz upset the odds and became the first ever Mexican World Heavyweight Champion. And on Saturday night, he turns champion, and Anthony Joshua turns challenger to try and make history and become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. It's got absolutely everything, and I can't tell you how glad and honoured we are to be here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to stage this event. You know, we were very, very close to going to Cardiff, and we were quite close to going back to Madison Square Garden. We even looked at Mexico. But we made our decision, the UK was our choice. When all of a sudden, I got a message come through to the office that Prince Khalid Al Saud would like to speak to me in association with Skills Challenge Entertainment about staging this historic event. I think it's fair to say I was quite rude at first. I said, don't waste our time, we're going to Cardiff. But the passion that this man had to bring this fight to Saudi Arabia was unquestionable. There was no denying him, and probably within about 4 or 5 days, we had reached an agreement to stage this fight here. Sometimes there was shock, sometimes there was a little bit of criticism. I can sometimes tell you that sitting here today, it was a wonderful, wonderful decision that we are so, so happy with. The hospitality that we have received in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has been second to none. The experience that the fighters have had with hotels, with transportation, with gymnasiums being built for them, specifically designed to prepare for this event. The response and the hospitality that the media have had as well. But more importantly, the passion and the logistical drive that Skills Challenge Entertainment and the GSA have had to stage this event and to get it done. 10 weeks ago, they embarked on creating a purpose-built stadium. 15,000 people. I can't lie to you, myself and the team at Matchroom, we had our doubts. It's not just done, it's done as one of the most beautiful, special event locations that you could ever imagine. My stomach right now is full of butterflies for this event. Not just because of this great fight, but because this is a complete change and a new dawn for the sport of boxing. And we cannot thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Skills Challenge Entertainment and the GSA enough for everything they have done. They have kept their word on everything they said they would do. They've performed and outperformed on everything they promised, and we look forward to being partners with them for many, many years to come. The game has changed for you all, and look forward to defending those world titles on Saturday.
Absolutely. Excuse me. First of all, I'd like to thank Natural Boxing. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for having us here. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I thank you for the welcoming, for the warmth of the people here. It's been fantastic once again. Again, thank you, Natural Boxing, the Zone, and everyone that's had something to do with the promotion. Thank you very much. It's been 3 months of preparation, and that's one thing that we didn't have for the last fight. So I'm very pleased to say that we've had a great camp. We had the perfect sparring partners, the perfect time to prepare, to develop a better game plan, and to understand that we have a very tough task in front of us with Anthony Joshua. We respect him a great deal, and we know he's a great fighter, but we're going to be ready for the task. Andy has had a great camp once again. He's mentally and physically prepared for the challenge, and we look forward to it. So again, thank you, and I'm hoping no one will walk away disappointed this comes Saturday night.
History on Saturday night, become a two-time heavyweight champion in the world.
Sure. Thank you for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for having us. Luxury Boxing, FightHype Management, SCEE, all the broadcasters and media that's come out. Yeah, it's interesting to be on this side of the table. Like you said, in my 16th fight, I challenged for the world title, challenged for the world title again, challenged again with partner, and now I'm challenging for the world title again. So it's my 4th title challenge in a short space of time, but I'm used to this position. And even when you are champion, I think Andy, as a respected heavyweight, knows that you always have to have a challenger mindset. All of these quotes that us fighters come up with is reality, challenger mindset. I've always said that previously, when I had the belts around my waist, and now I'm speaking into existence. This is a challenger mindset. So I brought it back to 16, back to my 16th fight, hungry, determined, and focused on the goal.
Does it feel different sitting here? Remember, for years you had all that pressure on your shoulders, all the belts in front of you, on your arms. Do you feel any different going into this fight? We know that your preparation's got much better, but does it give you that new hunger that perhaps you didn't have as a champion with all those defences under the table?
I've been boxing a while now, and when I come into boxing, I didn't really come to kind of take part. I came to take over. Like, I came with full force, fully committed. And like the focus has always been there, but I never had the chance to reflect, you know, because it was just like European championships, world championships, Olympic championships, British titles, world titles, boom, 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 boom. And I'm not here to put on a show, I'm just here to win. Like, even looking at that board up there, I fought Lena, Rebecca, Ruiz Jr, Magomed Mediga, I sparred with Tom Little, I sparred with Riyadh back. I've been around the block in this game in a short space of time, so I just have to really understand that I'm definitely experienced, I know what I'm doing, and through reflection, in my own time, I realised that me and Andy are very different, but the only thing that all of us in this room have in common is time. I keep on saying it because I feel like I just had to use my time very wisely, and as soon as I got back from New York, where I felt that commitment, which I always had, I got straight back into FightHype ABC Gym. I didn't lose any heart, I didn't lose any type of fire in my belly, and I started punching the heavy bag, preparing for this day. I'm actually really looking forward to it. You know, there's no fear in my heart, no fear in my eyes, no fear in my mind. I'm just really looking forward to putting on a show and perform.
Now, a little bit edgy last couple of weeks, which I love. You know, it's like the old you when you were just starting out in the game and you were challenging for the world heavyweight title. It's almost like you have that fight back and you want this so badly. When you've won major fights before, we've seen other people jump on your back and try and celebrate with you, and it's always calm. But I get the feeling if you can regain those belts on Saturday night, it's going to be a very special moment in your career.
So I was asked this, would it be a special moment? I said no, because I know I belong there. So it's not special, I know I belong there, I know what I'm capable of doing. So when I regain those belts, I'm probably just going to keep cool and stay focused, because it's not time to celebrate. It's time to keep that challenging mindset and move on to the next target. So one by one, I'm picking them off. As you can see, I sit on that board. I've been doing that ever since I started boxing, and really just my next target on my list.
Well, you have to excuse your team for celebrating for you. And finally, the question of the venue.
Yeah.
The journey here to Saudi Arabia. You've been breaking down barriers for so long. You changed the game in the UK. You filled up Madison Square Garden in New York. And now it's the turn for the Middle East. The experience we've had here so far, we know you spend a lot of time here as well in the Middle East with your family. This event has been incredible, the stadium is incredible, the hospitality has been incredible. It feels like a major moment for the sport.
Yeah, this is the Mecca of boxing, right? The Mecca of boxing up here, so we're about to, the real Mecca of boxing. So we're about to turn this into something special. A real event. As you can see, we spent a lot of time putting together a great running card, a great show. I went to the venue, it's perfectly designed. I went there, I said my prayers, and I took time to really embrace what's going to come Saturday night. And I'm going to just walk in with confidence, and I want everyone in there to feel that same type of confidence that I feel and have a great time. And thank you for coming out, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the weigh, right? Friday the weigh, tomorrow for my father dinner, and on Saturday night when the road work starts.
I've been training really hard for this moment. Just like June 1st, you know, I made my dreams come true. I made history. And I think the important thing is to remain and make history December 7th here in Saudi Arabia. I appreciate everybody, all the supporters that I have right here. I was surprised at so many fans that I had here, so I was really blessed about that. And, you know, there's really not much to say besides I'm ready to rock and roll. I know AJ's gonna come with a different game plan. I know he's prepared. I know he's motivated. So I think that's what gives me the extra edge of being more motivated, you know, being more cautious. I know he lost weight. I know he's gonna try to box me around. But it's just my job to prevent that, you know. So I'm ready for whatever comes my way, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
How has that motivation changed? You know, we know you were a hungry fighter trying to shock the world on June the 1st. Now you have it all, and you've got another hungry fighter trying to rip it all away from you. Is the motivation still there? You're still as hungry as ever to succeed?
Of course, you know, I don't want to let these beautiful belts go away, you know, all this hard work and dedication. Remember, I've been doing this since I was 6 years old, and it's finally paying off, and there's no way that I'm going to let these belts go, you know. I'm going to die trying, and I'm going to do anything that's possible to get that victory December 7th. But like I said, it's been a long journey, a long roller coaster in my life, and now that I finally made my dreams come true, there's just no way that I'm going to let these go. But like I said, December 7th, best man win, and I'm just ready.
And finally, I know that when we were going through the details of the fight, I said to your father, Saudi Arabia, some people were thinking, what, where? And you've loved your time in the press conference. I've seen you walk around with your team and your family feeling very much at home. The hospitality from everyone has been absolutely first class.
When my dad and my coach were discussing that, but until we negotiated, and I thought it was a perfect place, you know, perfect place to make history, historic country, beautiful people. So I'm just so blessed to be here. I thank God for giving me this opportunity once again, and you know, just to remain champion. I think that's the main goal.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Anthony. And we want to also thank everybody's teams that have been involved in this fight as well. Tom Brown Promotions, Anthony AJ Boxing, 258 Management, Freddie Cunningham and the team. The Matchroom Boxing team have done an unbelievable job. Frank Smith has been out here many, many times, making sure that everybody could deliver on this fight. And my goodness, have they delivered. On Saturday night, you will get a moment of history you will never, ever forget. The World Heavyweight Championship, the Unified World Heavyweight Championship. Andy Ruiz against Anthony Joshua. And like great events of the past that we talked about, the Thriller in Manila, Rumble in the Jungle, this is just another one that will go down in the history of our great sport. We can't thank you all enough for coming. Gala dinner tomorrow night, weigh-in on Friday, Saturday night, broadcast around the world, Sky Sports box office in the UK, DAZN across America. Do not miss a moment of history. Thank you so much for attending tonight. The fighters are going to face off in front of us and will be available for media. We look forward to a night we will never ever forget. Thank you very much.
Down to the right. Going over here, James. Both down here, Andy.
Okay, just here, please. Two time. Okay, just here in the middle, please. Okay, here.
Andy, just to the front here. Both of you just to the front.
Andy, this way, please. Okay, this way, please. Andy, sit down. That's it, then. That's right. All right. Two time. And still. Huh? And still.
And
Still. Not this weekend. Hold them for us. Good now. Good now. Amen.
You make it 1 minute.
Who lost?
And the weigh-in will be Friday for the big night of fighting, December 7th, this Saturday here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It all goes down for the heavyweight championship.